Greetings and welcome back to this next installment of Bible Topics that make you say, hmm. And I'm Robin Sweet Ransom. Okay, what do I have in store for you today? I'm glad you asked. So, in this installment of Bible Topics that make you say, here's a thought that I've been pondering. Do you have an alabaster box? Do you have a what? Or do I have a what? You may be asking, what is an alabaster box? Well, there's this song that talks about the alabaster box. Beautiful song. Some of you may be familiar with it. CeCe Winans sings it. And she didn't make up that term. It really is a thing. And so this is an example of an alabaster box. Very beautiful and ornate. So let's get into Matthew chapter 26, verses 7 through 13. A woman approached him with an alabaster jar, or you could say box, of very expensive fragrance oil. She poured it on his head as he was reclining at the table. Can you imagine? Just imagine this is it. And she takes it and she just does that. Like, I'm thinking, well, it smells good. Why are you pouring stuff on my head, lady? I'm trying to relax at the table, may even be trying to eat, but he was reclining at the table. When the disciples saw it, they were indignant. Why this waste? They asked. This might have been sold for a great deal and given to the poor. Why do they care about what she's doing with her money? But Jesus, aware of this, said to them, why are you bothering this woman? She has done a noble thing for me. You always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me. By pouring this fragrant oil on my body, she has prepared me for burial. I assure you, wherever this gospel is proclaimed in the whole world, what this woman has done will also be told in memory of her. It's too bad we don't know her name, but we do know the story and we're hearing about it. And I believe it was in at least three of the gospels, if not all four. Right. So she was spiritual. She knew what she was doing. And Jesus knew what she was doing. And he wanted his disciples who walk with him every day to know what she was doing. So don't be worried about the poor. You're going to always have the poor. You wouldn't always have me. One of you guys should have did this for me, but you didn't. It took a woman, as always, to take the initiative. All right. So do you have an alabaster box? Why do I ask that question, or alabaster jar? Well, it comes down to, how do you bless Jesus? That's the question. How do you bless him? Well, this appreciative woman can teach us so much. With her alabaster oil, she was showing how much she loved the Lord. She was demonstrating her heartfelt love for our Savior. How are you showing your love for him? How are you using your oil? Do you bless him with all you have? If I'm not mistaken, that oil could have been sold and she would have gotten 300 denarii, I believe it was, was enough for a year's slavery. I mean, a year's an annual, so a year's salary. So that's a lot. So she might have been a well-to-do, obviously a well-to-do woman, and she wanted to spend her money on Jesus. I'm sure she was already given to the poor, but she wanted to do this for Jesus because she's recognizing that Jesus is buying her from hell. So again, do you bless him with all you have? Do you hold back for any reason? Do you let others or circumstances stop you? Like the disciples tried to stop her and God stopped them from stopping her. Give Jesus more than you give others. Don't be stingy with him. He doesn't ask for much. He just asks for you. What can we learn from the lady with the alabaster box or jar? Look at this beautiful depiction of that. We can learn so much. How do you use your alabaster box? I love this picture. But Jesus, aware of this, said to them, why are you bothering this woman? She has done a noble thing for me. By pouring this fragrant oil on my body, she has prepared me for burial. Matthew 26:10 and 12. Please use your oil today while you can to bless the Lord. All right, join me next time on Bible Topics that make you say,